Hey guys, welcome to the CO visit. Colin here, and my trusty coffee. Ah, well, thank you very much for clicking on this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. The topic that I want to talk about today. Have you seen the latest publication on jw.org? If not, go over and check it out. I have to say, when I read this title of the article, it made me chuckle a little bit. It did make me chuckle a little bit. I mean, pointing a finger at the other Christian religions about being businesses, Watchtower Society, governing body. I mean, really, guys, I mean, you're not serious, right? You're not serious. Tell me this was kind of like tongue in cheek or was sarcastic. Because if not, I mean, for a lot of things, um, the governing body can at least pretend in some things, like it has a moral high ground over Christendom. At least pretend, right? At least they can make it look somewhat legit. But when it's talking about religions being businesses, seriously, guys, wow. Governing body, I mean, wow. Even for you guys, it's a stretch. It's a stretch of the imagination. And active Jehovah's Witnesses, I mean, you've really, really, really got to test the limits of your faith in Jehovah to believe that bullshit that they have on jw.org right now. Just to name a few things in particular, I mean, when they sold Brooklyn Bethel, do you know who they sold it to and for how much? It was sold to the Kushner Company and CIM Industries. It's a joint venture. And those of you who are forgotten or have a short memory span, that's one of Donald Trump's kids' sons. So of all the people they could have sold Brooklyn Bethel to, they sold it to Trump's family for right around $340 million. Quite a pretty penny for prime real estate in Brooklyn, New York. And right now, they're building the $300 plus million audiovisual studio in Ramapo, New York. Also on prime land with water, everything, right? It's this forest area, prime real estate. And we're going to talk about whether and point a finger basically at other religions because they're businesses, and what the Bible says about people that use religion for business purposes. Wow. You got the nerve. You got real nerve, governing body. And there's a saying in Spanish that you have to be careful when you point a finger at somebody. When you point a finger at somebody, there's three fingers pointing back at you. Pretty clever, huh? And yet, tell me this, active Jehovah's Witnesses, governing body members, how do you measure up to these other religions? And I'm not going to disagree with you. They are businesses. Absolutely. So are you. Just come off your high horse now. You're absolutely right. They are businesses. They are condemnable. But so are you. The same way. A business hidden behind the ruse of a religion. But how do you measure up? Even though these other religions are businesses and they have business practices, they also invest in real estate and in politics and all these other things. But how do you measure up to a lot of churches, the Mormon church, the evangelical churches, the Catholic church? How about Jehovah's Witnesses? How about charitable programs? Can you tell me a little bit about your charitable programs like all these other churches do? What community programs do you have to better your community? Can't say preaching door to door, that doesn't count. Works for your community. Maybe constructing some Habitat for Humanity homes, or building a house for somebody, or maybe doing relief work or rescue operations, things like that. Maybe doing missions to Gaza and other places where people are in need. How do the Jehovah's Witnesses rank in that department? Oh, that's right. You're not a charity organization, are you? You don't do works for other people that are not Jehovah's Witnesses. So these other Christian denominations that you're condemning, and you're using the Bible to condemn them because they're using their religions to make money, because none of you pay taxes. Yet those religions, at the very least, they give something back to their communities. They have fundraisers, they do blood drives, they do food drives, they collect clothing for people, for the Salvation Army, for Goodwill, for all those kind of things. They help out people in need in the community. They go to hospitals. How do you measure up? How do you measure up in the scales, Watchtower, governing body, Jehovah's Witnesses? Be honest with yourselves now. How do you measure up in that area? Since you're all in the same bag on that one. You're all making money. None of you are paying taxes. But what are you giving back to the community? You see, with the Watchtower Society, it's all for us, for us, for us, for us. There are no charitable organizations. There are no drives. There are no soup kitchens. They don't help the homeless. They don't go on missions. Just something to think about today. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Well, thank you for watching this video. I just want to remind everybody with the GoFundMe that I'm putting in all of the shorts and in the description of each video in the first comment. I still have on the 21st of this month, June 21st, an endoscopy where they're going to do a biopsy to either confirm or rule out any chance that whatever I have here in my esophagus is or is not cancerous. So if your heart so dictates, you can go over to that GoFundMe, click on the link, and donate there. Thank you very much to everybody. Some of you already have, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Be blessed, and I'll see you in the next CO visit.